Hey guys, so I really wanted to make a video on kissing your kids. I know this can be like kind of controversial, and the whole reason that this came up is because a while ago, I don't know if you guys remember, Elena and I went to Disneyland with my whole family, and one of the pictures that I had posted on Instagram and Facebook was a picture of Elena and I kissing on the lips. And I just thought it was really interesting because after I posted that picture, I had this lady that was kind of like a family friend post on my personal Facebook page, like for everyone in the world to see, kind of basically saying, don't kiss your child on the lips. It is a very unhealthy habit and you're going to transmit herpes to your child. And I found this super disrespectful because number one, it's on a public forum. Number two, you're telling me what I can and can't do with my child. And number three, you're basically telling me that I'm going to transmit herpes to my kid. I thought it was like too straightforward and it was very direct. Like she was telling me what I should and shouldn't do. She wasn't giving me advice. She wasn't trying to be overly concerned. She was just basically full out saying, don't do this, don't do that. Like telling me what to do as a parent, which I did not take well at all. So it just kind of struck me as a really interesting conversation and video to make because I wondered what your guys' thoughts were about kissing your kids on the lips. For me, I think that it's a perfectly acceptable thing to do when you're the parent. I obviously would not want Elena going around kissing everybody on the lips, like strangers and stuff. But I think as a mom and Alan as her father, it's perfectly fine. We're her parents. We share food with her. We share drinks with her. And I mean, when we're kissing, we're not swapping saliva. We're just giving kisses on the lips. And that's another whole thing that I thought was interesting because it's like, what, she never shares food with her kids or what's going on? So after she had told me basically what to do with my kid, and I very nicely wrote back and was like, look, well, I guess it's my unhealthy habit, that's fine. She posted a whole entire article about how horrible it is and how when you swap saliva you can transmit like all of these bacterial things, and I was just like, if she's kissing her kids and she's swapping spit, something must be wrong, obviously. I know some people might not feel comfortable with it. My husband grew up in a family where they didn't kiss on the lips. It was more for like a husband and a wife. And I grew up in a family where I kissed my mom on the lips all the time. And for me, the boundaries lie with, I'm perfectly fine with her kissing her mom and her dad. I even think grandparents are fine. And then like her aunts and uncles, which would be our siblings, is kind of borderline for me. Like I would never encourage it, but I wouldn't tell her that she couldn't either. So that's just where the boundaries lie for me. I know boundaries like that will be different for everyone depending on each family. But I just thought it was a really interesting thing to kind of bring up. I really just don't think it's that big of a deal. If it was that big of a deal, there'd be like this huge outrage about it in the public about why not to do it. So if you guys can tell me your thoughts on it, that would be awesome. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. I'm wondering if I'm in the majority or the minority here. I just always grew up in a family where it was perfectly fine and no one really even thought anything of it. We're just like super affectionate and it's not like a sexualized thing for us at all. It's more caring than anything. It shows love to me. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there because I was kind of taken back by it, and this happened probably about a month ago, and it's taken me all of this time to kind of internalize it and have a thought process about it, of everything that was said and all of that. And people were writing me on Facebook like, who is this lady? It's not that I was taking it out of context at all. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys think it's acceptable to kiss your kids on the lips, or do you think that it is not? Where do your boundaries lie of who you think is okay and who's not okay to do that kind of stuff? And like, what would you tell your kids? How would you handle that situation? I'm really interested to know. So that is it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.